You look great. Start with that one.
Okay. The camera wide enough to get his shoulders in there?
Yes, sir.
The camera is wide enough. The camera is on. Welcome to Tour Truck Tuesday. I have my man Al Geiberger Jr. with me today for a live fitting. Al, go ahead, hit me some of those bad boys. The way this is going to work, we're going to do it a little differently than the live fittings that I've done before. I'm going to talk to you through the fitting session a little bit more than I have on previous live fittings. He's already hit irons. I'm already looking, you see there's a lot of bags of golf balls out here. I'm looking at a different golf ball. He uses extremely old TaylorMade irons. He's in the 750s, so he's a classic for the MCs, but he doesn't like him yet, so we're gonna get over that. He spins his short irons not enough, and he spins his mid to long irons perfectly. As I've talked to you before, if you have a 5 iron, I like to see the spin around about 5,000 on that. Al can get that in the long irons, but the shorts, he doesn't spin them enough. So we're looking at black golf ball versus red, so X versus the standard 5. We're into the fairway woods already. He's turned up with his gamer and he was hitting it about 3,400 spin. This is now a Stealth, and the first couple of numbers that I've had out of this with spin rates, and that's purely what I'm looking at, and you will see throughout this as we get going, he's going to be very much a field player, but he overrides and overlooks a lot of this. But I think you must like what you've seen there first out.
Dude, a couple of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I hit one of them, first one's heavy, but the other ones I hit
Okay.
solid. I mean, obviously big things with me are the setup, if it's flat enough, if it looks nice.
And does it feel flat enough?
It could be a little flatter.
Okay, we can bend that, no worries.
Overall though, the hit, the off the ball, the feel, the softness, and the flights have all been really good.
Okay, so you had 3,400 and 3,200. So this is the more spinny 3-wood, and that's why I wanted to give it you knowing what you like. I mean, that is just money.
I have never hit a 3-wood.
Yeah, and honestly, this is why I wanted to get going on this before you hit too many balls in the fitting, because I've seen enough of that club just by watching one shot. 7.2, 3,300, carry 270. If I looked at your others before that you were hitting with your Gamer 3-wood, you had an average on the Gamer 3-wood of around 265. So you're getting a bit more yardage out of this. Your carry's 269.
There's some serious pop off this.
Land angle 39. And then you had a rogue number in here. And I need to get rid of one of these rogue numbers.
Miss, but even the miss was, see, even for that miss, this flight trajectories were all really good. It wasn't ridiculous.
I want to dive quickly into 5-wood because I'm comfortable with where that is. Okay, so
see, this one looks flatter than that one.
yeah, and I'll bend lie angles. I'm gonna bend this lie angle in between for us in a minute. So this 5-wood is the Stealth Plus, spins a little less.
Not my best, but pretty good.
I'll come find you tomorrow, Mike.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
See you, mate.
Dude. We'll have to get out and play goats soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
You too, dude. Thanks.
You lost 15 yards, which is good on the 5-wood gap to the 3-wood. You only spun it 3,400. But that looks spinny, eh?
Yeah.
That one a better shot than the first one?
That was a better one. That one is shallower. I'm still hitting black, right?
Yes, that spins enough. 43.
Let me see if I can hit, because this thing sits a little flatter. If I could hit like a kind of a soft high cut. Pull it.
Interesting. That's the black in the 9X as well. So you shouldn't be hitting pulls.
Hit 2.
2 pulls.
2, yeah. First one wasn't bad. That one was real.
Just get used to the club. It is the 9X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So lengthwise on the build, we went 42.75 USGA ruler. Old school ruler, it's the way I do things, 42, so it's quite short. So you should be able to cover it, Al. You shouldn't be getting those turnovers.
No, I got that one's better. Didn't do it there.
3,
A few swings to,
so 4,000 spin.
trying to hit a higher cut there.
See, to me, the flight looks spinny, but when they put it down here, it's not that spinny.
Once again, though, aren't we kind of, I mean...
4,500.
But you don't want to...
I do want it to spin, yeah.
Right, I was going to say, we want... I don't care about distance. It's all about windows and flights and...
Normalized 260. It's beautiful there.
That's how you hit a flat wood.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
Spin rate 4.4. Land angle 46. It's good. Okay, before we hit too many. So far, I'm going to make the 3-wood flatter, but I love this 3-wood on you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking on the 5-wood.
Should we try the others 3-wood?
No, not yet. No point. I know it's not going to be where I want it. We'll come back to it. Let's get your best swings with driver. So that end flag on the left, okay? Yeah. Can you see that on the camera? There is a flag just there. That's where he's going. I'll put some shot traces over it for you. Build spec 45.75. 58 lie angle, Ventus black, 7X, 1-inch tip, 4 tapes, tall velvet 58 round, 9 on 9. Stealth Plus. I want flat spin. That's a good start. Shot just obviously a little loose to the right, but it's a good start. 1600 spin, so I'll have to add loft to give him a bit more spin if this is the way this keeps going. And this is the more spinny ball. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Well, that was pretty easy. Yeah. That's lovely.
I hit that one good.
Great delivery of the club.
Yeah, these are just smooth course swings. Trying to like...
Smooth 320.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Smooth 176 ball speed.
I gotta get up to Dylan.
Attack angle 1.6 up, club path 0, typical Al. Smash 1.4, so there's a bit more in the tank. Smash is the ratio between club speed, ball speed. 10.1 launch, 2300 spin. It's really good.
That is...
For the second shot you've hit with it.
Well, try to gas it and touch more.
You should be able, it's just getting used to the feel of the new club.
Yeah, it definitely feels really good, really solid off the face, but it is different.
180 ball speed, and it was a bad hit, obviously.
Yeah.
Just give me some course swings before you start yahooing it.
It feels,
Club path 3, 1.8 attack. Didn't quite get it, did you?
No.
Heel cut?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, it feels what?
A little heavy. Feels like a touch heavy.
Just keep hitting it.
If I'm just going off
Swing weight or overall weight?
a little above.
You've got 180 ball speed. I can't be giving you... I don't want to give you much lighter, you know? Give me 5 drives and treat each of them as if we're in a tournament. So give me some proper drives, because you're already getting into the Yahoo stage. So at the flag, I don't want to see it, I want to see proper. At the flag, give me a proper drive. So right side of the fairway is the green in line with the street lamp. Left side of the fairway is the orange building in the hill. So it's a tight fairway. Right, there you go. So I can work off that, and if you tell me that feels heavy, I'm going to tell you, well, guess what? It's pipe 320. Do you know what I mean? And this is what gets me about you, and this is what we were offlining about.
Yep.
You are
Annoying.
too, yeah, but you're too overriding on certain things, and I think you're stuck where you are, and I think you need to pull yourself forward, because I think you're hindering yourself. And I think you've got a level of golfer in you that is above where you're at. And I don't think you get to it enough.
With this thing.
With the your whole game.
Yeah.
The irons you need new irons, mate. So look, if I work off that, take a minute. I want you to do your pre-shot properly. 0.2, 2.6, 177. That's where you live on a golf course. This is okay. This is low.
Yeah.
It's real low. But let's see another one.
If these couple improve to touch, I mean, then that goes.
Mate, I mean, it's not dire. And this is the more spinny golf ball. So Al, focus. Give me the full focus on that flag. Another good shot. Good. Setup's perfect. Alignment's great. Okay, so when you hit, is that a shot you hit a lot on the golf course?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that if I missed that.
Okay.
I tried to hit a baby. You wanted course swings, and I'm trying to maybe.
I want course swings.
Play a fade there a little bit.
So my thing is, if I start, so the way I would get more spin out of this, and we might do it in a minute, I'd take some weight out the front track. I'd put more weight in the back, because we can do that. So you see the front movable weight track? I'd pull some weight out of that and I'd shove it back. That'll give you a bit more spin. But if you start hitting me shots like that, and we've got another 2 to go, I'm gonna take you to 4 course shots. But you start giving me 2600s like that, then the bottom line is you've got a spin number that works for the 2600 one. What's loose? Killing me here, aren't you? So pure.
Yeah, these are nice, smooth course swing.
119 club speed, ball speed, 178, 10 launch, 2200 spin, 327 total, 303.
There you go.
I mean, mate,
Do you like the blue? I mean, the black ball?
I like the black ball a lot now, yeah.
Really? With this whole setup?
I gotta see new irons.
Yeah.
I should have told you to bring those other set.
Should have brought 'em.
Yeah. The irons we didn't capture on camera, but the spin rates weren't where they needed to be. But it's grooves. You need new grooves. Because we know the wedges are good. You said already. And I think you have to get out your own way a little bit. I think you're a big victim of that, which is fine. I like stubborn, but you've also got to be eye-opening a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, start to crank it up now. Give me a bit more speed. That again was acceptable on the spin. The last 2 swings are getting me in a place where I don't want to move weights around. So I'm trying to figure out now if I do need to move weights around. You know what I mean? So just give me a full crank. It's still a golf course, but you feel like you can give it a ride. Because we've seen you hit now. So you've hit 10 drives, Al, and for any fitters that might be watching this, for me, with a good player, that is absolutely enough golf shots.
Yeah.
I know that the next change I make on this club is maybe going to be a spin adjustment, but it's 11 launch 2500.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
120.
It's pretty good, mate. Yeah. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? It's pretty good. 2500 is pretty good. I get worried when I see the 1600 one, but I think that's you hitting it out the top. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Does it still feel too heavy, or are you starting to like the weight?
Well, put it this way, my wedges were way heavier than my old ones. It
Yep.
took me a bit. Once I got used to them, the control, flights, and spins were way better with them.
2800, yeah.
Which you had told me before.
Yeah, it will be. And again, I'm telling you now, with your speed under tournament conditions, I need to see you with where we're at here. I'm going to do a couple of things more out of interest because I want to see what you do as a player.
Yeah.
Bear in mind your previous driver is 9. I've taken you down to 8 because I want to increase the energy transfer off the face by going less loft. You've got plenty of loft. Now I've gone, well, I'm not going to tell you what I've done. Give that a hit.
Okay. I want to see one thing. And I think it's the paint and the paint setup.
11.
Yeah, so they're the same. The black makes it feel shorter, appearance-wise.
Yep.
That was a higher launch.
Yeah. I Half a degree.
Of loft.
Yeah.
Dang, it went that much higher with just a half.
12 launch, 2200 spin, 324.
So, let's talk about the ball for a second. Black to red. Could I be hitting, and this can go for, I guess, other people as well, could I be hitting the black further than the red for even a higher?
If your numbers are right, yeah. Yeah.
But, or is it always just going to kind of be the same, but I'm going to feel it everywhere else?
No, the ball's off the tee. You dial the driver into the ball off the tee, but the real ball fitting comes in the short irons. And that's why I'm like, you got to play the black right now until we see, until we see spin rates. So I think you're delivering the club. You were getting a couple that were going to the right, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
So by giving you a bit more loft, you can see more of the face. And I think I might see a better delivery here. That was 10.9, 2000 spin, 325 total. Land angle 36, so it's pretty flat. Peak height 100, I'm happy with that. Honestly, I think the fit itself on this is done. I think you need to...
Little heel?
For now, you've got two settings that you go away with. You go away with little heel and loft sleeve there, or you go away with standard and loft sleeve. I'd leave the weight actually there, because I don't like that little drifter. I think that's you.
Yeah, that is me. Is it?
Right, let's have a break and let's go and bend that 3-wood.
All right.
Okay, bent it, it's gone flatter.
Nice, a little right, but...
Well, that's what I'd expect to see.
Felt good.
So I think the score lines on your game, when you measure off the score lines, I think the body is flatter than the score lines.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's why when you pick this up, you were like, oh, I like this. So that's 3,500 spin. I know the spin is cushy on this, but I want to see that.
Oh.
And I think that's you adjusting to the club, and that start line now is perfect. I mean, honestly, I think this club is so easy to fit.
This thing was, well, the feel on this is...
Yeah, I'm done. 3,500. I can't beat that.
Should we hit the ripper?
I mean, you do what you want now. I'm not changing this club.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
That's called no problem.
Okay, now you've had a break. Go back to this.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
That's easy. That's done.
That's done.
3-wood is done. I like it. How did you hit the other 3-wood?
Actually, when you left, I hit it better.
Okay, so we might need to see the other 3-wood. Just get some numbers, but let's hit this now. Same target.
See, that felt more normal. Like the weighting's coming around and feeling.
Jesus, that pitched in the fence.
I'm coming around on it.
How'd you hit that?
That was fine. That was like a good, normal, smooth, pretty good trajectory.
Sticking with the black ball, yeah?
Yeah, just because I already know how the red one goes. So.
Can't believe you played 9 degrees before.
That much?
You were playing, your other one was a 9 turned down, yeah.
And this is an 8 turned.
I got it turned up at the moment, but that was 2,700 spin, I mean. But that's fine there.
That was good. That was pretty helpful. That was a good one.
Yeah, Al, this is good too. Step on one, will you?
Dylan?
I mean, yeah, if he's your guy, that blocky son.
Yeah.
Step on one. Just hit me a hard one that you'd hit on the course. Okay. Now, they're both course swings for a good fairway, right?
Yeah.
Right, just step on one.
Whereas it's more about clearing something than it is hitting the fairway.
Yes.
Not bad, I missed it a little.
Yeah, it's just hanging, isn't it, with the spin?
But, not bad.
You need to go away with this driver and live between that setting and standard. I wouldn't move the movable weight.
Okay.
It's either there or standard, and that's why I'm not going to re-grip it. It's a round grip. You comfortable with that grip, or do you want it on?
No.
You're okay.
Yeah. What would you?
Well, the decal look is slightly down the right now.
Oh, I don't care.
It just looks stally to me. I hate stally. See, my preference, and I think it's now I'm put.
Stally as in like it's not
spinny. It's spinny.
Oh yeah.
My preference, and I think it comes because I'm Euro. I just like to see it. Like that's 43 land angle, 2900 spin. I don't like that. I like to see.
Yeah, those are down.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, you didn't get that. But I like to see 2038.
All right.
Just hunting.
Boom.
So I'm going to leave you on this setting, but with the mindset when you go away and play, you can live on the other setting if you want to.
On
One higher. That was dog.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that is, you're not seeing the loft. Because it's just what, feeling old. Okay. How do you like the feel of the head though?
The head is tremendous, face is tremendous.
I think it was interesting what you said about the length feels short because of the look. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
I think whenever a driver feels short, it's good.
Yeah, it feels more control.
But I don't want short.
Maybe go back.
You like it when you can see loft?
Well, now that we've seen both, because something about this one now, and it might take a couple swings, but.
And that's what I mean. You've got to play with it yourself.
Yeah.
But I've obviously gone to my advantage to put you in less loft. I wanted to do that, which is why I'm okay with you going one click towards higher. Just keep an eye on it on the golf course. That's all. Because I'm getting greedy there by having you with no loft.
Yeah.
Which I like. Why shouldn't I?
There's a little bit of face now, right?
There is, exactly.
That was a heel, but...
Well, that'll be very safe and in play.
Yeah.
I just like knuckle, you know.
The harder I swing, the lighter it feels, so.
The harder I swing, the lighter it feels.
No, that like into normal swings. If I just swing smooth, it might feel like. Felt a little lighter, left it out a little, right? Oh. Step back.
Yeah, I don't love that.
You don't like that?
I don't love it.
So what would she change back to?
Nothing, I just want to see you hit one properly.
Yeah.
I don't like this miss right, which is why I'm good with the face angle and seeing face.
I will miss it a little right over left. I know the numbers.
But we missed hardly any left.
I know, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, hit this.
Could be me.
That was a bad swing, yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm not going to sugarcoat this.
Did that well too.
"10 yards further than the other one."
Really?
Yeah. That's what we're seeing with this club. It's a less spin, hotter 3-wood than the other one. Which if you want that, that's okay.
Well, I got both options.
You do have both options.
Just depends on, obviously, the course setup.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Al, you've got 2 good 3-woods, 1 good 5-wood. Let's nail on this setting. They're good. I mean, that's just piped. All of those were spinning enough as well.
That one, yeah, see, that was a good hit.
No, it's excellent.
Once again, I'm not going for Sorry, I'm not going for distance.
Well, you had a 33, a 32, and a 34. Yeah. I'm fine with that. And in your other 3-wood, you had a 35, a 34, and then a 2.8 on the one that you just knuckled a bit. It's only 5 yards longer. Al, this 3-wood is 5 yards longer than your other one. So you've got, yeah, you've got 2 good 3-woods.
Okay, perfect. How's that one?
I didn't change my clubs, so just hold on. Hold on. That was spinning at 2,900. It's spinning too much for me. I want to see you in the other one.
Other loft?
Yeah. I can't handle that. You're not leaving here with that. Let me just make sure I got the right club in here.
Yeah, I wanted to...
I got to see a knuckle, yeah. And then you've got to figure it out. And I think if you're not happy with it, then we go to the stage where you play it 1 click towards higher.
Okay.
But I think as you get used to it, you're going to be able to live with it with less. The only thing you have to get your head around is when you set up to it is seeing that amount of loft. And then you can certainly handle it with going 1 click towards higher. It's just a bit more stally. And I would rather...
What am I used to looking at?
Lower, face open, but you've got more loft to start with.
Right.
But I want to try and get you not with the more loft to start with. I want to try and get you with less loft to give you more energy transfer. Because it also won't spin as much. Now, I mean...
Yeah, that was better.
It's really good.
That one went out more.
Well, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to achieve. I hate seeing good shots that spin too high.
We go to red ball.
But I want the benefit of the black ball on the short irons.
Oh, okay.
So that path was left a little, and I think you might have caught it a hair low in the blade because it was 2,800 spin, but in the other setting, that's 3,100.
Yeah.
Left again. And I think we do all of this again with new grooves.
That was weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't think I hit that one with that.
Okay, go again. It's good there. 0.8 path. That'll be higher in the blade. It's much better delivery.
If I can get my AOA club to come in from the right spot and get my attack angle right.
Yeah. That doubled the spin. That's a 2,000 spinner. It's come up as 4,000.
Something's wrong with that.
Well, that one was, yeah, that's not 4,000 spin.
Yeah.
That was 2,000. How was that one? I didn't even see it.
Well.
Yeah. Path 0.
That was a touch of a little, I mean the wind's off the left a little, but.
Those numbers are perfect.
That was a good one.
I didn't see it, but those numbers are perfect.
I think if it wasn't that little breeze kicking past the thing, I think it would have.
And there's obviously, you know, I'm trying to just get this, and I think it's done on the fit. I'm trying to get it where it's okay, and then it's got to be on the golf course or on your home range, you know? Right. How good's that?
That was pretty good.
See, that's hunting.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I think if I put my good swing, because not all these swings have been great.
You can't hit that shot in the other setting.
No.
But then look, 1,600, 1,700.
Yeah.
So that's borderline too low. But 331 total. So, and that's, if you did, was that, you say that was your best swing of the last 5?
That was a better one. I came into it better path, better launch.
So if you start swinging it like that, and that's where you give me, and that's what's throwing me off, like visually that looks awesome on the ball flight, but if you start hitting it like that, then you've got to go here. It's when you give me that one that's heely and out to the right that I'm
2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Plus hanging around.
Yeah.
But once again, like
Hey, I've worked quickly hanging around.
What?
I said I've worked quickly all hanging around. I've gone as quick as I can go with what I've got.
Yeah. This is...
Okay, so this is the setting that, with the real swing, this is where we're at. And that's what I mean, you've got to take this away and hit it at your place, you know, when you're feeling fresh.
And I'm more used to seeing lines.
See, that loft sleeve,
Yeah.
that's hanging in there, because that's got spin on it.
So that's going...
Well, you hit that out the toe.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and that's spinning at 1900 purely because we've added loft. If that was the previous setting, that would have been like 1500.
Got it.
So this is maybe more playable. The next step we would maybe go would be a 9.5 head turn towards lower.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it yet because I think if you can get this one to work, you'll get the energy out of it. Because look at that. Little spinny maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. But if I'm playing, I'm not complaining.
2600.
Yeah. That's fine.
Put the other ball in and that's 2500. But we'd only put the other ball in if you had fresh grooves in the wedges.
Well, you mean short irons?
Short irons.
Yeah. Because the wedges are...
You need to change your irons and then we need to revisit this.
Yes.
Let this guy go. Go ahead, bud. Do you like the look of the face or would you rather see an open face like that one?
Historically, me, more of an open face.
Okay.
That's why let's take ball speed or the energy transfer off the table. If you say, hey, we're going to take 9 and open it, I would immediately be like, oh, yeah, okay. Because I want to guard from the left miss if I'm starting to like get overdrawn.
But you've only hit 1 or 2 of these left.
Yeah, but lately I've been swinging how I don't want my miss at all left.
Okay.
I don't mind if I maybe overturn one a little, but it's a good shot. But if I start snapping over, pull drawing, anything heavy, mainly it's because of my swing, but if it's due to the driver also influencing that, then I'm out. That's why I want it a little, I want to see it open. I've always historically liked it open.
Which is an old school way of doing it.
Yeah.
Older school now.
Yeah.
So you hate that.
So it's a good shot, but it's pulled.
So you hate it.
No, I don't hate that. I maybe don't like it as much. The snap hook or that didn't draw as much. It was just pull draw.
It's good speed.
Yeah, the speed was good on that one though, right?
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so I have a 9.5 head, which I'll give you.
All right.
We'll get the head weight right, and then you can
Dial.
take it away and
Go back and forth.
you got to put that in lower though, the 9.5 head.
Yeah, okay.
But that's
pretty good.
That's going to be more efficient. So then you're in a battle between if you want to do what the fitter would want you to do or if you want to do what you want to do, but I mean, that's money.
Who's the fitter?
12.22. I mean, that's money. 324 total. Can't beat that. Okay, little add-on section for this particular video. We popped back. I wanted to see the 9-degree go all the way in lower. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. I actually measured it on the Dela Cruz, which is a Tor measuring device. 8 degrees and 60, but with a 5-degree open face angle. You go a little further left, So obviously when you remember when we were hitting earlier, I was not quite comfortable with the face and the way it was setting up. So he's now hitting the 8, which measures 8.5. We've got it 1 click higher. The face angle is 1 degree open. We've been about an hour, we were regripping, we were getting that club built. I'll show you the process via some videos that we took without the intent of putting them on. A little bit of hot melt in the heel, which is pulling the weight towards the heel to lose the shot to the right. But as you can see from these first couple of shots, not bad results. 9-degree launch, 2600 spin. This is more to scratch my itch as a fitter. I want to make sure that he's got 2 heads that he can leave with. Obviously, if this was a commercial environment, he'd be leaving with one because you don't buy two heads, but that's the beauty of having tour access, stuff like that. I'm going to let him leave with two. Unlike me, but I'm going to let him do that. However, that shot there, 2900, but we're just getting some speed. Show you how this goes.
Okay.
Same golf ball, TP5. Target's gone a bit further right. You know I hate that from previous videos, but I'm allowing it.
So that was a touch of a pull.
So that's the one that you don't like, yeah?
I don't, it's not a snap pull.
No, and it was really low spin because it was a draw, but we know from watching this go earlier, I'm interested for you to work into this head. However, I'm okay if we get it looking how you want it, which goes back to some previous fittings I've done with fairway woods and things like that. The look at your level is important. And what we're talking about here, just to explain it for the camera, it's in the lower setting. The movable weight is going to be center at the moment. We might move it. But now the face angle, because we've gone all the way to lower, like I said earlier, when I sold it and measured it, the face angle was coming in at open 5 degrees. So that one hit high out the blade. You can see it's a knuckly flight, which I like. 1.74 ball speed, 11.5 launch, 0 on the club path, 2.6 up. But he hit it high in the blades at only 1400 spin. But remember, the actual loft of this is down at 8. But that, I can tell already from the body movements, even though I saw it out the peripheral, you're comfortable with that. And the smile on the face, the fact that the blade's open, he's now happy. Which is important. I'm letting him win this battle.
See, that's a miss, but I knew that. Like,
yeah.
I knew.
Yeah, you know what it's going to do.
I knew that was coming.
You know what it's going to do. But obviously, I'm trying to tap into more speed, more energy. And again, that's a shot you're very comfortable with. It ain't going left.
Yes. But if I can't make it go left, that has its positives and negatives.
And that only spun at 2500 because again, even though the head is 9, we've got it on lower, the blade is open, the actual loft is down at 8. That's an Al shot I'm used to seeing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, that's.
Now we're into the wind now, so obviously it looks like it's stalling. It doesn't go against the fence, but Al, 329 total.
Yeah.
Now that one only spun at 1300, and you're getting away with it because the wind has picked up. Look at the flags now, holding the ball flight.
Yeah. Before it was more out of the left.
So while I get you like this because of face angle, I might push you to add a bit more loft here because it's a little low on the loft. But these are obviously looking amazing into this breeze.
But see, that's...
See, into the breeze they're looking good.
Or I do my rip at it, I know it's not going to jump left.
But it's only 1600 spin.
Yeah.
But I feel like now, I mean, you've got every base covered with these heads now.
Yeah.
Every base.
Every base. All because of you.
Which is what it's about. I honestly think you're going to be happier getting into this 9 as a player, but I would like you to keep persevering with the 8 if you can.
Yeah.
And then try it in different turf conditions, different weather conditions.
Yeah, you told me to get 2 wedges and I did, so.
This is 173 on the ball speed, so you can see.
173?
Yeah, maybe not.
Down a little?
Yeah, but that's because there's a bit more loft. In the head has more body loft, but obviously the distance, because the numbers are good, you're up there. You went after that a bit more?
A little bit, yeah.
Minus 4.8 on the path, just keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Don't step across the track, man.
Yes, sir.
You get one warning. Great spin, 22 and 10.4, but it was a big cut with a -4 path.
And I walked across.
And you walked across.
That's not good.
No, not acceptable.
Walk around the track, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the memo on the dress code today, though.
I did. Trottie outfit. I didn't bring my joggers are in the car.
Okay.
Oh, that's close.
And that's the one when you got the 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should really be chucking these balls in for
Yeah,
you.
I was
That's
gonna say.
if it was real, I'd be doing that. That's the one with the 8 that you get your spin at 24. So it's a fine line. I mean, that's gone 320. It's good, Al. You're happier with this head, right?
Immediately more comfortable.
Yeah.
But
Which is, I gotta let you win a little.
that's not.
And they're great, mate.
That's not common.
They are good. No, it's not common. They are good. That is.
Yeah. That's,
Did you get that? Nail it? Love it? Oh!
oh, that carried way out there.
70, 1800, 331, 12, 176 ball speed. It's good. I think you've got to live with this golf ball.
Yeah, that's
Especially with these spin rates.
That's also interesting. Going black instead of
Yeah.
5X. But you know what? That's the nice part about having a great ball.
Yeah,
Go either one.
it's good, mate. I'm happier that you're happy.
Happy?
Yeah. I wasn't. That's why I brought us back out here. I wasn't loving what I was feeling off your body language wise. I wasn't. I'll be honest. Actually, 3-wood was fine. I just wasn't loving it.
Get a beer.
Yeah. That's the next step.
I'd be a lot happier.